Namaste. Let's start with the Mangalacharanam. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Ragiradhuti Garvada Radaho Mahasahaha Yanagata Bharadvaja Maya Siddhamagahinaha Nohi Gamadasi Yama Jadvara Bhata Ganaya Iha Hahasaha Mahodara Darva Gati Dhuragira Yaturajida Bhabharandyamva Maruta Gandhagam Sogamara Padam Yakshatunga Bhonaghayatraya Yatu Raji Dabha Bharam Dyamva Maruta Gandhagam Sogam Saha Agam Ara Padam Yakshatunga Tunga Bhaha Anagha Yatraya. So in the Anuloma section we are looking at Ramayana, Rama's story here. So Rama went to Chitrakuta Parvatam, and the Chitrakuta Parvatam has a lustre. It is capable of destroying Rakshasas. It is capable of destroying the groups of Rakshasas. So Yatu Raji Dabha Bharam. It has a Bha Bharam Prakashamanaha Vartate. Katham iti chet tatra it is capable of destroying the Rakshasas. Rama was like Kubera here. Yakshatunga Abhaha. He was shining like Kubera even though he was wearing bark garments and everything, but his luster was not in any way less than any of the devas. So he was shining like Kubera here in Chitrakuta Parvata. And Chitrakuta Parvata also had a very soft wind, Manda Maruta, Maruta Gandhagam, Agam, Ara. He went to such a forest, and the forest was also, the Parvatam was also like Dhyamva, it was like Swarga. Dhyam iva Swargaloka iva asit iti. This is the Anuloma section. In the Pratiloma section also, Krishna is going somewhere. Krishna has gone to, he started on a journey towards Swarga here. Yatraya Ghanabhogatum Kshayadam Paramagasaha Gandhagam Tarumavadyam Rambhabha Dajira tu Ajira tu Ya. Okay. Here, Krishna, for the sake of Parijata Vriksham, he goes to Swarga. Yatraya Saha Agat. He went as a yatra to get Parijata Pushpam. Where was Parijata Pushpam? It was present in Swargalokam. And Tarum Ava, he went to that tree. In order to Tarum Gatum, in order to go to that tree. Why was that tree so important? Parama Agasaha Kshayadam. It was capable of removing his aparadham in the form of a mistake that he had committed by giving the Parijata Pushpam to Rukmini, and not to Satyabhama. So Satyabhama was quite angry with Krishna here. And so in order to lessen that papam, lessen that aparadham, he wanted to go to Swarga to get this Parijata Taru. So that Taru, which was Kshayadam, it was capable of removing the aparadha of Krishna. It was also Gandhagam. It was again sweet smelling flowers. It had sweet smelling flowers. He started on a journey towards Dhyam, that is Swarga, which was shining with Rambha and other Apsarastri. So Rambha Bhat Ajira. It was shining because of that. Prakashamanam. Ajiram is actually Anganam, Pranganam iti. So the courtyard or the Sabhamandapam was shining with the lustre of Apsarastris like Rambha, etc. To that Swarga he went in order to get the Parijata tree. Now we go on to the 15th Shloka. We are coming to halfway of the Kavyam now. Dandakam Pradamo Rajalya there is a Yatibhanga here. Dandakam pradamo rajalya hatamayakariha sasamanavatane bhogya bho natadasana. Dandakam pradamo rajalya. So actually Rajalya is one word and there is the padam finishes halfway. We have seen a couple of shlokas in this manner before also. So Dandakam pradamo Rajalya hata mayakariha sasamanavatane bhogya bho na tadasasa tada asana. The reverse is na sada tana bhogya bho no netavanamasasah harikayamata halya jaramoda prakandadam. That entire last word is two padas together is one word here. So it's going to be a challenge. Nasadatana bhogya bho no netavanamasasah harikayamata halya jaramoda prakandadam. Let's look at the Anuloma Padyam. Dandakam Pradamaha Rajalyaha Hata Amayaka Ariha Hatamayaka Ariha Saha Samanavata Anenaha Bhogyabhaha Aneno Bhogyabhaha Na Tada Asa Na. Dandakam pradamaha rajalyaha hatamayaka ariha saha samanavata aneno bhogyabhaha na tada asa na. So pradamaha rajalyaha hatamayaka ariha samanavata aneno bhogyabhaha saha dandakam asa nana. So saha dandakam asa nana. So he went to Dandaka forest. So after Chitrakuta Parvata, in Chitrakuta Parvata, he saw that Bharata was coming often. He feared that Bharata might come again and again. So he wanted to avoid that contact. So he moved further down south towards Dandakaranyam. So this is a context for our Anuloma Patyam. The Chandas here is again Anushtup. So Panchamam Lagu Sarvatra, Saptamam Dvichatruthayoho, Guru Shashtam, Cha Padanam, Chaturnam Syad Anushtubi. So in Anushtup you have 4 padas where the 5th one is Laghu. So in the 2nd and 4th pada, the 7th can also be Laghu. The 6th letter is Guru in all padas. Yeah? So then Pradamaha. Prakarshena damayuktaha yaha. Athava prakrishtaha damaha yasya saha. Damo nama indriya nigraha. Shamaha mano nigraha. Damaha indriya nigraha. So these are the 6 qualities that you have that are needed for, these are the steps for Vedanta. Usually when you want to study Vedanta, they say you have to have sadhana chatushtayam. So in that sadhana chatushtayam, the 3rd step has 6 qualities there. So it is actually not sadhana chatushtayam. No? So the 6 qualities are a group here. Shama damadi shatkam. Shama dama titiksha uparati titiksha samadhanam shraddha samadhanam. So these are the 6 shamadi shatka. So shama and dama go together. Shamaha is antarindriya nigraham. Damaha is bahirindriya nigraha. The control of sense organs, not allowing the sense organs to go outward, whereas making the sense organs go inward. Rama, at every occasion, he has shown this quality. Jitendriya. He has, right from the time when Mukharagam Samam Dadrishuhu, we saw that whether he was wearing Mangalakshaumam, Dadato Mangalakshaumে Vasanasya cha Valkale, whether he was wearing Valkalam or bark garments, there was no change in his face at all. People did not see any change in his face. He was expressions that were there. Neither did he show happiness when he was wearing silk, nor did he show sadness when he was wearing Valkalam. because Valkalam can be pretty rough here. It is not a smooth bark that you are wearing. It's a bark garment which can be very rough. It's not a soft cotton or silk. So none of this created any expression change in Rama. So Jitendriyaha Saha. In fact, if you take the entire Ramayana, there are very few places, maybe one or two, you can count, where he actually shows his anger. One such place is a very interesting place where he wants to build the setu across the ocean to go to Lanka. To get back Sita, right? He takes a fast for at least 3 days, and on the third day he becomes very angry with Samudra Raja that he is not giving him path at all. So he calls to Lakshmana and says, Chapamanaya saumitre sharanscha ashi vishayopaman. Bring my chapam, bring my bow and the arrows also. Sagaram shoshayishyami padvyamyantu plavangamaha. I will completely dry up this ocean. Let these monkeys walk and go to Lanka. That is probably one of the 2 or 3 occasions where Rama shows his anger. Otherwise, that is the extreme case there, where he had to show that he means business here, and that's why immediately Samudra Raja shows himself and says, this is nature. I cannot completely give you way. You try to build a setu, I can ensure that a setu can be built here. That's all. So he gives in up to that point. Pradamaha, Rama has control of all of his bahirindriya, all of his indriyas. So Jitendriyaha Saha Ramaha. The next adjective for Rama is actually Hatamaya Kariha. But he takes it as Rajalyaha Hatamaya Kariha. One who controlled Parashurama, who is the enemy of the Kshatriya Pankti. Raja Ali, Rajnyam Alihi. Rajnyam Alihi, Rajan iti Pratipadikam. It becomes Raja when you make it into a Samastapadam. So Rajnyam Alihi, Alihi nama Pankti, Deepavalihi, Deepali. People have names Deepali, Deepanam, Alihi, row of lights. So Ali Nama Panktihi. So Kshatriya Panktihi, the row of kings. All of the Kshatriyas in this world were fearing Parashurama until Rama controlled Parashurama. They were all fearing Parashurama, right? So the enemy of the group of Kshatriyas. So Rajnyam Alihi, Rajalihi, Rajalyaha, Hatamayakari. Until this, the Rajalyaha Arihi. This is where you have to connect the word here. Ha, Hanti goes to Rama. So Rama, who is the destroyer of the enemy of the Rakshasa, of the Kshatriyas. Now, how is this enemy, which is Parashurama? Hataha amayaha yasyasaha. Hatamayakaha. Kapratyaya comes in to indicate that the one who has that. Shrikaha. Shrihi asya asti iti Shrikaha. One who has Lakshmi is called Shrikaha. So the kapratyaya comes to indicate with, along with. So atra hataha amayaha. Amayo nama rogaha. One who has no diseases in his body. Otherwise, he has dridagatra. Gatrani nama angaha. So the angani, all the parts of the bodies are called gatrani. So dridaha gatraha, I'm only taking words from the Vyakhyanam that has been given by Venkatadhwari. So nirdhuta rogaha, one who has removed all of his diseases, hence his body is extremely healthy here. Tadrishaha, hatamayakaha, Parashuramaha. Further, he is also Ari. He is the Shatru of all of the Kshatriyas. So, Hatamayaka Arihi, Bhruguramaha or Bhargavaramaha, one who belongs to the Bhrigu Vamsha. So, Bhargavarama is Parashurama. Hatamayakari Hanti. Hanti nama atra na sakshad marayati iti. Pidayati ityeva. So Rama is a person who is the destroyer or remover of he troubles, he removes the capability of Parashurama, who is an enemy to all the kings here. So Hananam atra avamati karana rupam himsanam vivakshitam. So Hananam nama. Ha is usually used for hanti, right? So the verb, the etymological derivation comes from the verb hanti. Hanti nama marayati. Kintu atra, we take the meaning as avamati karanam, one who humiliates him by stopping his gati to Swargam. Right? Rama stopped Parashurama from going to Swarga, and he made him into a Chiranjeevi and ensured that he stayed in this place, because he's also killed so many kings. There were innocent people also. He could have stopped with just Kartavirya Arjuna, but he went around the earth killing a lot of people also. So Hananam atra avamati karanam himsanam vivakshitam. So what is the meaning of this? Rajalyaha hatamayakariha Ramaha kshatriya varga nirbhanjana nipuna bhargava rama samarthya bhanjakaha ityasti Vyakhyane. So katham tatra kshatriya vargaha vartate. So there is an entire host of kshatriyas everywhere. Tesham nirbhanjane nipunaha bhargava ramaha. Parashurama is a nipuna. He is an expert in nirbhanjana, in destroying the class of kshatriyas. And Rama was a bhanjaka. He was a destroyer of this samarthyam, this capability. So hatamayaka ari ha Ramaha. Parashurama was rogarahitaha. Ataha dridagatraha asit. Shatruhu cha saha. Tasya samarthyam. So samarthyam Ramaha hanti iti chet. Samarthyam, how does the samarthyam come? For him to kill all the Rakshasas, all the Kshatriyas and be an enemy to all the Kshatriyas, it means that he uses the balam that is there in his Dridagatra. So with his balam, with his strength, he proves to be an enemy to all the Kshatriyas. So Rama decided to stop that samarthyam. And he ensures that Parashurama goes into tapas. So Rajalyaha hatamayakariha. Two adjectives are over. Now the next adjective is Samanavata aneno bhogya abhaha. Samanavata, manavata, manavasya bhavaha, manavata. Manavaha, manoho, apatyam, puman, manavaha, atava manoho, vamshe bhavaha, manavaha. Those people who are born in the Vamsha of Manu. Manus are supposed to be the, in the Puranas you find that there are 14 Manu Ama. 71 Chaturyagas, 14 Manvantaras. So totally 14 Manus in one Kalpa. Each Manu is responsible for the progeny of Manava. That is why we are all called Manavaha. Manoho, descendants. So Manavaha is not just a man. So Manoho, Manavi, Devahuti is addressed as Manavi because she is the descendant of Swayambho Manu. So everybody is a Manava. So Manavata refers to the quality of being a human being on this Bhuloka. So Manavasya Bhavaha Manavata. Samanavataha. अर्थात मानवतया सहिताः मनुष्यत्वयुक्ताः जनाः सर्वे वयं, all beings who have this quality, humanness, in the sense that we are all people who are born on this earth. We are not devas, neither are we asuras in Naraka. So humanness, why are we bringing this in? Atmanam manusham manye ramam dasharatatmajam. Rama decided that he will be born as a human and lead people here. That is why we still talk about him as an ideal person, human, right? Adarsha purushaha iti vadamaha. Tari sopi manushyattvena atra avataram dhrutva. He showed the path for people. That is why manavataya sahitaha vayam. Now that is one portion. The next is anena saha. Anena saha enaha nama papam. Na vidyate yenaha yeshamte nishpapaha, those who do not have any papam. Keep those separate. So there are two groups of people, or both groups are same. People who are human and who have not done sins, only they will understand the greatness of Rama and they will be devotees of Rama. They will be able to enjoy the luster of Rama. Otherwise, they will papahatu, even if they are manushas, if they have done a lot of papam, they will not have the karuna or the anugraham of Rama here. So they have to be manushya and they also have to be nishpapa. Anena saha. Like adharma na enaha anenaha. So anenasa anenaha anenasau anenasaha. It becomes a sakaranta padam. Now enaha is a sakaranta napunsakalinga padam. When you make it into bahubrihi, it indicates people in pullinga bahuvachanam who do not have papam. So enaha yesham na vidyate. Te, then this sakaranta napunsakalinga padam has to be converted into a sakaranta pullinga padam because the resultant samasta padam indicates pullinga bahuvachanam. So it will be like chandramaha. So anenaha, anenasau, anenasaha. Sama sa manavataha, anenasaha. Chate samanavatanena saha. Okay, people who are human, that is bhuloke sanjataha janaha tatha nishpapaha janaha. Taihi or tesham bhogya abha yasya saha. So for Rama, who has an abha, a prakasha, which is bhogya, which is experienced, which is worthy of being experienced by people on this earth who are without sins. So the idea is, the dhvani here is, Vishnu, who is in Vaikuntha, is always being enjoyed. His kanti is being enjoyed by the Nityasuris who are there. Nityasuris are in Vaishnava Sampradaya. They are those people who have attained mukti. They go to Vaikuntham. They are present in Vaikuntham around Vishnu always, constantly. They have Sarupyam, Samipyam and Salokam. They live in the same world, Salokam. They live in Vaikunta. Samipyam, they are near Bhagavan. And Sarupyam, they look almost alike. They have all of the beautiful qualities that Paramatma has also. Vishnu has. There are only two things that they are not allowed. Lakshmi Patitvam. They don't become the husband of Lakshmi. And Jagat Srashtritvam. They do not get the quality of creating the world. So this is according to Vishishtadvaita. So there are 5 qualities in which 2 are not allowed for those who get mukti. Nityasuris are also those who are in the sense of like rishis and others who have attained that status, like Sanat Kumara. They are all Nityasuri. So these are bhaktas who have attained the moksha status. In Vaikuntham, he is constantly surrounded by Nityasuri. And his luster is enjoyed by them. But then, how do people in Bhulokam enjoy that? He took an avatara as a Manushya. Rama avatare Manushyattvena tatra avatarati Ramaha iti karanat tatra Manushyanam api tasya kantihi Manushyahi api anubhavitabhya eva. So in the sense, he took on a Manushya form so that people in this Bhulokam also can experience that luster or that kanti of Rama. So Nitya Surya Bhogyaha api Bhagavan. Bhagavan Vishnu, who is enjoyed, who is experienced only by Nitya Suri, even though he is being experienced by the Nitya Suris, the moksha, mukti, muktas in Vaikuntham, still Nirdosha Manusha Bhogya Rupaha Jataha. He took on a form which was easily experienced by those people in Bhulokam also. What does this indicate? This indicates the Saulabhyam of Paramatma. In Yadavabhyudayam, the first shloka is Vande Vrindavanacharam Vallavijana Vallabham Jayanti Sambhavam Dhama Vaijayanti Vibhushanam. Dhama Vaijayanti Vibhushanam. Dhama is Vaikunta Vasi Saha Sayeva Vaikuntaha Api. So Prakashaswarupaha Saha. So one who is a Vaikunta Vasi, he came down to Vrindavanacharaha and he was enjoyed by the gopis there. Which means his saulabhyam, the ease of approach is being described here. Bhagavan is very easy to approach as long as you have that purity of heart. If we don't have that purity of heart, he is, even if you are Indra, it is very difficult to see him. Right? Indra had to go around the entire world and then he came to Madurai. They say that is where his papam went away. So even if you are Indra, it doesn't matter. Only if you have that purity of mind can you approach Bhagavan. But he is Sulabha that way. So Nirdosha Manusha Bhogya Rupaha Jataha iti Saulabhyam Parasya Darshitam. Parasya ityukte Parasya Vishnoho Saulabhyam Sulabhata Sulabhen Labhyaha. It is very Sushtu Labhyaha. It is very easy to obtain him if you have bhakti in your heart. Ananya Bhakti. Samanavata aneno bhogya abhaha Ramaha. So Rama, who is Jitendriyaha, Rajalyaha Hatamayakariha, who removed the Samarthyam of Parashurama, the enemy of Kshatriyas, and Samanavata aneno bhogya abhaha, he has a luster which is being experienced by human beings who do not have any papam. Now what did he do? Dandakam. Easy word. Tannamakam vanam asa. Now asa is gatavan. Asa gati deepti adaneshu. We've seen this word many times, right? So asa gati gatavan. Asa asatuhu asuhu. This is not our kathayam asa. If you chorayam asa, it is not that asa. Okay? That asa is asudhatu. Which is different. Asti staha santi. Here this is asa iti asati asataha asanti iti latlakare. So liti asa asatuhu asuhu. Now we'll go on to the Pratiloma Padyam. Venkatadwari beautifully shows how if Rama went to Dandakaranya, here Krishna goes to Nandanavanam, Indra's Udyanam. So, na sadatana bhogya bho no neta vanamasasaha harikaya mata halya jara moda prakandadam na sadatana bhogya bhaha no neta vanam asa saha. One thing I forgot to say in the earlier section. There is this na and na again. Asa, na asa iti na. Kintu asa eva. When there are two negatives in any language, two negatives always mean positive. Right? Even in maths. So even in languages which have meaning, two negatives mean the prakritartham. Prakritam artham suchayataha. When there are two negatives, in fact, it is not just prakritartha, but you are enforcing that prakritartha. There is an avadharana included in it. Na asa itina kintu asa eva ityartha tatra. So he definitely went to Dandakaranyam. It is not that he did not go, but he actually went there. So that force of meaning comes in with double negative. The next one also, you will have to do this double negative. He uses the same pattern for the reverse also. So, na sadatana bhogya bho no neta vanamasana saha harikaya mata halya jara moda prakandadam. Pratiloma padyasya padachhedaha. Na sadatana bhogya bhaha no neta vanam asa saha harikaya mata ahalya jara amoda prakandadam. Here also you have na and no. These are the two negatives that are being used here also. Asa is the same dhatu that we saw in the Anuloma Padyam. Sadatana bhogyabha, prathama vyakti. So it is an adjective to Krishna, very clearly. Saha, Neta, Harikaya Matahalyajaramodha Prakandadam Vanam Asa. Krishna went to Vanam. Vanam here refers to Nandana Vanam. So let's go word by word here. Sadatana Bhogyabhaha. The Vyakhyanam here gives this meaning. Sadatani Bhogya Abha Yasya Saha. One who has an Abha, luster, which is Bhogya, enjoyable. So that luster is Sadatani. It is a luster that is always present. So a luster that is always present, someone who is a Nitya, Nitya Swayam Prakasha Swarupaha Saha iti karanat, Brahma Swarupaha iti karanat. So he has a luster which is permanent. Sadatani, Adyatana, Hyastana, Shwastana. Tana is a pratyaya there. Yeah. So Sada plus tu or tul is the pratyam that comes in, and then instead of tu you have Tana which comes in, and then you have Neep because Abha is in Strilingam. So Sadatani. Hyastani Tithihi. Adyatani Tithihi. If you use Tithi. Adyatanam Dinam. Adyatanaha Divasaha. So then Sada is actually an Avyaya. When you include the Pratyaya, it becomes capable of changing the gender according to what it qualifies. So if you want to say a tithi, a luster which is always present, so Sadatani Abha. Gunaha, let's say he has Ananta Kalyana Gunaha Vartante Bhagavataha. Tarhi Gunaha Sada Vartate Tasya. Sadatanaha Gunaha. So it is a quality that is always present in him. It's a more nicer way of saying things. That's all. You use these pratyayas to show praudha bhasha. So Sadatani Bhogya Abhaha. Bhogya Abha Yasya Saha. One who has an Abha, luster, which is present always, permanent luster, that is enjoyable, that people can enjoy in Samadhi Avastha. They have to be in Samadhi Avastha to understand this. Otherwise, they cannot understand the luster of Bhagavan here. So, Nitya Bhogya Divya Tejaskaha. One who has a Tejas, Divya Tejas, one who has a divine luster, which is Nityam and which is Bhogyam, which can be enjoyed if we do the appropriate, follow the appropriate steps. Another way of interpreting this, the interpretation of this line is, this is not found in the Vyakhyanam, because the Ramavataram has that Nityasuri mentioned in the Anuloma Padyam. I thought it will be appropriate to take that also. Sadatana Bhogya Abhaha. Sadatanaha Nityasurayaha. Krishna is also an avatara of Vishnu. So, Nityasuris are enjoying his luster, and now he is in Bhulokam also. And since this is a Purnavataram, Rama's is also a Purnavatara, but in Krishnavatara also, Nityasuris come down and enjoy it along with him. They want to be with him and look at the Leela that he has performed in this Bhulokam. So that is why Sadatanaha Nityasurayaha Nityasuribihi Bhogya Abha. One whose luster is enjoyed by the permanent bhaktas who actually stay in Vaikuntham. They also come down once in a while to come and enjoy the Leelas of Bhagavan and the luster of Bhagavan here. Okay. So, Nityasuribihi Bhogya Abha Yasya Saha. Sadatana Bhogya Bhaha. This is for Krishna. Now the next adjective, Saha Neta. Right? So, Sadatana Bhogya Bho Neta Saha. नेता नायकः अस्माकं काव्यस्य नायकः तु कृष्णोऽपि अस्ति रामोऽपि अस्ति तर्हि अत्र नायकः और in those who went to the Swargalokam with him, Satyaki, Pradyumna, everybody, he was the leader for all of them and took them to Nandanavanam. So Saha Neta Krishnaha. Now we come to Vanam Asa. He went to the forest, which is forest or Indra's garden here, Nandanavanam. Now there is an adjective for this Nandanavanam, which is the second line fully is one padam, and that is an adjective to the Vanam here. So let's split it into two parts. One is Harikaya Mata Ahalya Jaraha. Because this is a big Samasta padam, there can be many interpretations, and the Vyakhyata gives two interpretations. We'll go over both. Hari itukte hartum sheelam asya iti hari. Manohari, hartum sheelam, that which has the quality of attracting. So hari, attractive. Hari kayaha, kayaha nama dehaha. Kayam, yeah. Kaya is dehaha, shariram. So hari kayaha, attractive form. Tena mataha. This is an adjective to Indra here. So Indra, who is mataha, sammataha, who is known for his attractive form. Okay. And he is also Ahalyayaha Jaraha. He is the secret lover of Ahalya. So there are several versions here. One is Ahalya being a pativrata. She knew it was Indra and yet she allowed it because he was very attractive to look at. This is one version in one Purana. In another place you find that he came in the form of Gautama and Ahalya did not know about it. That is why she is also considered as one of the Panchakanyas. So it was Indra who cheated her. So he came in secret and she did not know his true form. She thought it was Gautama. That is another version. There is another story also that the moon, Shashankaha, in Chandra immediately went away, and so that Gautama thought that it was dawn already, and Gautama went away so that Indra could come and enjoy Ahalya. So there are many stories here. If you look at the word Ahalya Jaraha in Veda, in Shruti, the meaning is completely different. There is no concept of this Ahalya being enjoyed by Indra, that Indra comes as a secret lover, he cheats her. None of those things are there. Jarayati iti jaraha, that which reduces. So jaraha here is Surya. Indra is actually Surya. So Ahalya is a representation of Ratri. So Ahalya being Ratri, Surya being Indra being Surya. Surya, the sun, slowly reduces the veracity, the power of Ratri. It removes completely. Kshayam karoti, Ratri kshayam skarayati iti Suryasya Ahalya Jaraha iti arthaha Vedeshu. So in Veda, very particularly, this story is not at all present there. There are many differences from Veda to Purana to everything. So it only shows that Surya, when he slowly rises, he removes the darkness completely. So Jarayati ityukte kshayam karoti. That's all. So it has no connection with our Puranic story. But now, since we are reading this, we will have to go with the Puranic story here. So Ahalya Jaraha is Indra, because we want to say that the Nandanavanam belongs to Indra. Ahalyayaha Jaraha. And he is also Harikaya Mataha. He is known, Indra is known for his attractive form. All the Apsaras are, they dance in front of him. They also, Shachi loves him. So he is a Deva and he has a divine form. So he is Mataha, Sammataha. He is known for his Harikaya. This is one way of saying. So Harikaya Mataha, Ahalya Jaraha, Mahendraha, Indraha. Now, the same thing can be interpreted as Harikaya mata ahalya tasyaha ahalyayaha jaraha. So it can, the Harikaya mata can go to ahalya here. So Harikaya, hartum shilam asya iti hari. Harikayaha yasyaha sa Harikaya. There is a Pummadbhava in the Samasthapadam. So everything will become Pullinga when you put it in the Samasthapadam. So Harikaya is one word. That is an adjective to Ahalya. Ahalya who has an attractive form. Mata, Sammata. She is known, very well known as one of the Panchakanya. Right? Ahalya, Draupadi, Sita, Tara, Mandodari, Tatha. Panchakanya smaren nityam mahapataka nashanam. She is also known as one of the 5 kanyas who, when we remember them, our papam, our sins are gone. Right? So Sammata, she is known as one of the 5 kanyas. So Sammata, sa, Saharikaya mata, Harikaya mata. Harikaya mata halyaha, jaraha, mahendraha. Now that part is over. Amoda prakandam. Now what is this Amoda prakandam? Amodasya prakandam, Amoda prakandam. Amodaha nama santoshaha. And santosham pritihi. So the that which gives prakanda. Prakanda is actually prakarsha or sreshta. Great pleasure. That which gives great pleasure for Indra. It's the meaning of this word here. So amodasya prakandam, amoda prakandam, amoda prakandam dadati iti amoda prakandadam vanam, nandana vanam. So amoda also means gandha, smell, fragrance is also amoda. Here it is mut pritif pramadaha harshaf pramodo amodo sammadaha, sorry. Pramodaha, amodaha, sammadaha. These are all words for happiness, pleasure. And prakanda, matallika, macharchika, prakanda muddhatallaja, prashasta vachakani, amuni, prashasta vachakani, prashasta nama, sreshta. So if you, when I say amoda matallika, which means great pleasure. Amoda macharchika. I can say stri prakandam. Then, which means stri ratnam. Someone who is prashasta. Prashasta is shrestha, who is great. Uddha, tallaja. These are all words that you can, which have no meaning separately. It has to be used in a samasthapadam, and it is, it gives the meaning of shrestha. Great pleasure. Atyanta. So, atra atyanta preetidam. Vanam. Again, vanam. Nandana vanam. Asa. Gatavan. Here it is na, no. Prakritartaha eva suchyate. Again, it is when there is double negative. Okay. So, when there is double negative, you have to take the positive here. Meaning. Okay, so let's go over. I think the Purana reference is very simple here. This is the only one I wanted to say where Pravishyatu, the first shloka in Aranyakanta. The first shloka, very first shloka, where he says, Pravishya Maharanyam Dandakaranyam Atmavan. And our Venkatadhari also uses the same word Jitendriyaha for Rama. It was very surprising to see this. I was looking for other words, trying to get some other, but this was just apparent and it was so beautiful. Pravishyatu Maharanyam Dandakaranyam Atmavan. Atmavan ityukte Jitendriyaha. One who, Atmaramaha, one who is very happy with himself. Atma ityukte atra, who has the control of senses and who has himself under control. So, Dadarsha Ramaha Durdarshaha Tapasashrama Mandalam. He saw Dandakaranyam, which was shining like the Surya Mandala, which had a Prakasham, Brahmya Lakshmya Samavritam. There were many rishis around there and it was shining. The earlier one also we saw before, he entered Nandanam Kananam Harihi Deva Udyanam Parijata Jihirshaya. We saw the shloka last time also. So let's go over the Bhavartha for the Anuloma Padyam, Dandakavana Praptihi. क्षत्रियवर्गस्य शत्रुः परशुरामः रोगरहितः अतः दृढगात्रः आसीत्. So Ramaha tadrisha parashuramasya samarthyam, that is his capability. Dridhagatrehi yatyat karma kartum shaknoti parashuramaha tat samarthyam nivarayati. He only controlled that capability of Parashurama and stopped him from going and further killing Kshatriyas. Jitendriyasya ramasya kantihi nishpapaihi manushyehi api anubhuyate. It is being enjoyed by, it was enjoyed by Nityasuris, now it is being enjoyed by Manushyas also on this bhulokam. Tadrishaha Ramaha Dandakaranyam agachat. Clear? Now in the Pratiloma Padyam, Nandanavana Praptihi by Krishna. Ahalyayaha, so Ahalya Shari, why does he have to bring in Ahalya's this thing, right? So the Indra loves any beauty. So imagine, because he loves, he coveted Ahalya. Ahalya was beautiful. Tasyaha shariram manohari asit. Ataha Indraha tam akamayata. That is, he lusted after her because she was beautiful. He liked anything that was beautiful. In order to show that he appreciated beauty in everything, the poet probably brings in this part here. Otherwise, Ahalya's story comes only in Ramayanam. It doesn't come in Krishnavatara. Just to show that Indra is a person who enjoys everything that is beautiful. So, Nandanavanam is also beautiful. To show that he is bringing in this story. So, Indra api tasyaha patyuhu rupam dhrutva tasyaha manasi kamam ajarayat. So, he created that lust in her because he came in the form of her husband. So, evam ahalyayaha upapatihi meaning lover. Tasya indrasya atyanta preetikaram vanam, Nandavana vanam. And how was Krishna? Krishna also, just like Rama, bhumau nityatvena nityasuribihi vaikunte api anubhuyate. Both, his prakasha is permanent, and it was enjoyed both on the earth and by people who came from Vaikunta or in Vaikunta also. That is, he is an avatara of Vishnu. Saha nayakaha swargaloke indrasya nandanavanam agachat. Okay. So, any questions you can ask? Shankari Modaya. Yeah, you can unmute.
Namaste Modaya.
Namaste.
Idanim pratiloma pade, pratiloma shloke na
no
sadadana bhogyha bo no neta vanamasa saha. Atra no iti ched naha ityartha va no ched
no iti avyayam. No iti avyayam. Na ityeva tasya artha.
अहं नो नेता अस्माकं नेता इति रीत्या चिन्तितवती. अस्तु. अनन्तरं तद् नारायणीयश्लोकः स्मर्यते. क्षुद्रं तं शक्रवाटी द्रुमम् अभिलषति व्यर्थमर्थिव्रजोऽयम् इति. नम्राणां सन्निधत्ते सततमपि पुरस्तैरनभ्यर्थितानपि अर्थान् कामान् अजस्रं वितरति परमानन्द सान्द्राङ्गतिञ्च इत्थन् निशेषलभ्यो निरवधिकफलः पारिजातो हरे त्वं क्षुद्रं तं शक्रवाटी द्रुमम् अभिलषति व्यर्थमर्थिव्रजोऽयम् इति.
Okay. So, Krishna eva atra parijatataruttvena vartate.
Kim kshudram shakravati drumam iti vadati.
It is a mere tree that is present in Indra's garden. Why are you wanting that tree? Instead, you can go for Krishna himself. He is capable of giving everything. Very true.
Swameva paramananda sandrangatin dadati iti.
Satyam. Muktimeva mukundaha. Mukum dadati iti mukundaha saha. Mukum nama muktim dadati saha.
Dadati. Ahalyayaha etadapi Sri-Rama Bhujanga-stotre बहु सम्यक् आदिशङ्कराचार्यैः लिखितं वर्तते. एकक्षणं वदामि. शीलापि एकक्षणम् क्षम्यतां समयं
It's okay. शिलापि नृवराम स्वयं पादुका
शिला अपि त्वदङ्घ्रिपदरजसा एवं भवति चेत् तथा भवति। एकक्षणं श्लोकमेव वदामि तर्हि सम्यक् भवति।
भुजङ्गम्
एकक्षणं शिलापि त्वदङ्घ्रि क्षमा शिलापि त्वदङ्घ्रि क्षमा सङ्गिरेणु प्रसादादि चैतन्यमाधत्त राम नरस्त्वत्पदद्वन्द्व सेवाविधानात् सुचैतन्यमेतीति किं चित्रमत्र
शिला अपि त्वदङ्घ्रि क्षमा
सङ्गिरेणुः समा क्षमा नाम भूमि मृद् त्वदङ्घ्रि क्षमा सङ्गिरेणु प्रसादाद्धि चैतन्यम् आदत्त राम शिला अपि चैतन्यं प्रापत्
even a stone gets that consciousness then what to say
नरस्त्वत्पदद्वन्द्व सेवा विधानात् सुचैतन्यमेतीति किं चित्रमत्र इति
there is no surprise that he becomes chaitanyam itself suchaitanyam इत्युक्ते ब्रह्मतत्त्वं प्राप्नोति इति ब्रह्मपदं प्राप्नोति
रामस्य कृष्णस्य च एवं स्मारितं भवत्या
okay any other
कथातः एवं अयं श्लोकः स्मृतः पुनः पारिजाततः नारायणीयश्लोकः स्मृतः धन्यवादः महोदय शुभदिनम्
okay namaste any other questions you can raise your hand Anna? Okay then we can okay namaste mohoday you can unmute
Ram ma'am ji I am very very happy by listening this shlokas and your expression and your way of teaching and we are physically not going like we are mentally feeling that Nandanavanam and Rama Dandakavanam and Parashurama Bhanjanam matlab Parashurama Garva kam karna very much satisfied ma'am or one small request ma'am can you please Sri-Ramakrishna-Vyoma-Kavyam is there one thing same this type
Devagnya so Daivagnya
I want also you please explain that also please consider ma'am small request
I will try
and one more thing ma'am please read these shlokas as the way you sing this today whole shlokas so that we are able to pronounce or in our own mouth
definitely so what I will do is after 20 shlokas or so I will start recording them and maybe put up one chanting video kind of thing so that you can follow slowly it'll be good
very very much interesting and we should not leave this class we are very much waiting 4-5 classes are missed matlab cancel ho gaya we are eagerly waiting personal reasons are some are unavailable circumstances are there lekin taking of Sri-Raghava-Yadaviyam is very much interesting topic and we are very much blessed that we are here to listen this one
thank you
मतलब हम पढ़ेंगे लेकिन ये इतना मतलब मुझे तो इतना प्रत्यय का अव्यय का ये इतना नहीं ध्यान नहीं मुझे भाव चाहिए बस इसका तात्पर्य I should feel this story very much interested so Sri-Ramakrishna-Vyoma-Kavyam is also there ma'am please try to that one also after it is closing once again thank you ma'am very much thank you very much so much ma'am आपने इतना अच्छा से बता रहा है कि इसको ना आप सोते समय भी आप कभी भी कर लो आप कभी भी याद करो ये ऐसा कर रहा है सत्यभामा का मतलब
क्रोध ओके
क्रोध और कृष्ण का नेग्लिजेंस, मतलब कृष्णा को नेग्लिजेंस करना, इतना मतलब सारदाता इतना होने पर भी उनके पास आंख उठा के भी नहीं देखना. वी शुड लाइवली वी कैन सी, आई कैन सी, I don't know other things क्या what they feel. I can see that Raj Bhavanam and Keka, Mayura dancing and Satyabhama Krodha and Krishna ka waiting. Very much interested, ma'am. I'm very, very blessed and
okay
I'm very,
sure
very
sure
thank you, ma'am.
thank
Thank
you
you very much, ma'am,
Namaste.
for this class. Thank
No
you, ma'am.
worries, no worries. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gomati Mode, you have a question? Yeah. Gomati Swaminathan. Okay. Narayan Mode, you have a question?
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
Yeah, the previous class we had discussed about Chitrakoot. Now, little bit information on the Chitrakoot. It is a small town spread across two states. Southern part of Chitrakoot is in Madhya Pradesh. Northern part of the Chitrakoot is in Uttar Pradesh. Whereas Chitrakoot is a district headquarter in Uttar Pradesh, whereas the southern part Chitrakoot, it comes under Satna district of Madhya Pradesh. And there is
Okay.
a small river between dividing both of them. It is called Mandakini River.
Okay.
Like
Mandakini
your
is
Tiruvannamalai,
Ganga.
but
Huh.
this one Parikrama is there, na? Like that it is
Yes.
there in Chitrakoot also, where Rama stayed
Oh, okay.
a little more than 11 years in a hilltop. It's a small hill where we can do the Parikrama.
Ah,
But
okay.
it is a smaller one, around 5-6 kilometers only, but still it is
Oh.
there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ah, so the
Maybe,
parikrama is famous there, is it?
yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Nice.
And it is surrounded by some lot of forest land.
Oh, it's
Even
beautiful.
today, forest land is there.
Ah, beautiful. Nice. Thank you.
It's a small information about the Chitrakoot.
No,
I've
thank you
seen
very
that
much.
place for 2-3 times. That's why I
Oh,
remember.
oh, very nice. Very nice. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it is between Satna and Prayagraj, around 120 kilometers south of Prayagraj.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, we will finish with the Mangalacharana. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Avpataye Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha.